Hey everyone, what's up? Zach from another YouTube video today. Today's story's gonna be out of Georgia. This is gonna be about parents who beat their 18-year-old daughter and kept her locked in her room for months at a time. Says the couple would allegedly lock their daughter in her room for extended periods of time and beat the soles of her feet as a form of punishment. The sheriff said that the parents would beat the soles of her feet because facial injuries are easy to spot, and anybody who lives in the summer lives in the south during the summer knows if you're wearing long sleeves, you're gonna be pouring sweat. Facial injuries, like I said, easy. Beating the feet on purpose, you're wearing socks and shoes probably, but on top of that, it's gonna be the bottom, so you're gonna be walking on them as it is, and the only time you're really gonna see it is if someone's laying down. So they thought that was clever. Now the parents did get charged. The charges are exploitation, intimidation of disabled adults, false imprisonment, and 2 accounts of first-degree cruelty to children. How did the police find out? They reported their daughter missing, I believe Saturday evening. And the sheriff realized signs that the home was not right and that she ran away for a reason. They were arrested. They did find a daughter. She was found about 15 miles into the woods. She was in protective custody. I don't know how that works at 18 because you're considered an adult. Like I said, she was locked in her room, so I'm not sure if they're going to work with her because she doesn't have a job or money or whatnot, so I'm not sure how that works. But she is in protective custody. And the sheriff did say that during some of these periods, she would only be provided limited meals and limited opportunities to use the restroom. The sheriff said during at least one grounding period, the teen was allegedly given a bucket to use when she had to use the restroom outside of the allowed schedule. Says among other types of punishments, the teen was allegedly hit on the bottom of her feet to prevent visible bruising. Like I said, the sheriff said the couple is expected to appear for a bond hearing Thursday afternoon and could be hit with additional charges, the sheriff says. Now, this isn't their kid. They got the kid from the parents and got protective custody of the kid. So this kid's already been through a lot, for whatever reason they got custody. And then you lock her in a room for months at a time, beat her feet, make her use the restroom in a bucket, So you tell me she can't eat except for certain times, and she can't use the bathroom during certain times. I mean, even if that's not your kid, that's still, messed up. I mean, it pretty much is your kid. If you got protected custody at a young age, that's pretty much your kid. And you do all this stuff to her, this world's crazy. I just don't get people, how someone can beat a kid and do all this to her, People are crazy, and for someone to hurt a kid, and she's been through something because, her parents, for some reason, don't have custody of her. Y'all do. And, and for these people to get a bond, that's crazy because they got, let's see, I would say probably 3 felonies. Well, let's see. They got charged with exploitation, intimidation of disabled adults. I'm sure that's felony. False imprisonment, that's probably a felony. And 2 counts of first-degree cruelty to children, that's 4 felonies apiece. And they get bond. And if they get hit with more charges, they still get bond. That's like people getting out for murder on bond. And I've seen on Beyond Scared Straight, people get out on ankle bracelet. They've been to jail for murder, but they get out, have ankle bracelet stuff to do drug tests, and they complain if they have to do it for 20 years or whatever. case may be. You know, if you can't do, I mean, why even do the crime then? I mean, would you expect to get away with it? I mean, and nowadays, you know, some of these people do get away with stuff like that. They go to court and over 10 years, or they get a lesser crime for like manslaughter or something like that. You know, and I support the police, law enforcement troops, fire, EMS. You know, they do their job, but it's up to the court system to keep them in jail for what they do and make sure that they don't get out. You know, it's like any crime against children, you should just automatically be put away for life, in my opinion. I mean, that's just how I feel. I mean, any crime against children is just horrible. Let me know what you guys think about this. What kind of punishment they should get, if they should get bond or not, how long you think they should spend in jail. And like I said, if y'all have any videos you want me to do, get my comments, reviews, reactions on, let me know. I'll be doing them. Thank y'all. Have a nice night.